Memo akwa na so nsan fan bra cha na yesu bi me so my sign was share me den sem no and ba we reaction to Asante Kotoko friendly games so moko boy and so Sudan omani Hilal 2 games no December and so about 1 game in all Asante Kotoko conceded 11 goals no mo share 2 goals na no ade ama supporters no and so e din komo supporters in so emu ache some believe say a pre-season some believe say masa a pre-season and so yentimi nko ne nkugu ye ho anim asesa so nsɛm a we de fa na we de afa ha we de fa ha na we de afa ha but ye ba ne ba be kan ye de se do bi e kan adwen ne so ba be kyerɛ ya adwen ens e wo sansa nsɛm no ho so betimi akyerɛ wa adwen e wo the comment section na aboa madwumadi no enso atimi aye kama me di Benjamin akua ko jamfi obetimi afrem Ricardo Vaz na de biara da metenase na we de msen enso atimi de abro first time ni a make sure say before so be free platforms you are no subscribe to the channel no notification bell so notification bell so make sure say we click it all say be a notification ni betum a your videos ni na no so betimi aka na neoma enso atima kama enso etimi ho ehun hia yen pa so be subscribe no abo we click it all no so na yade ehun hia pa so eno ne ade a yesere so be ya ma ye na bibia enso atimi aye kama enso ewa ha Asante Kotoko eko ball friendly games ewo Sudan and still on that Sudan there. Initially, it was supposed to be Turkey, and because of visa, 170 months, man, Ramo, Turkey, no more, and so was Sudan. And no more Sudan, it's been 3 games played so far, and in 3 games, there are results, any score lines near Bano, and Yadia, yes, and Kotoko supporters, no fair, and you're more there. You see, when it comes to these things, Kotoko supporters, nan Kasano, sometimes come feel okay, kakra, but the pressure from the House of Folk supporters. And some people they are perceived to be against the management of Asante Kotoko nti esana sans and 7 idea of course we the faha na we the faha na we the faha na we the faha and mania interesting and so team also in the first game Asante Kotoko played against Hilal and given the banner we na Asante Kotoko and so other form e come a TV. In the second game they played against Hilal BM almost an show 5 Asante Kotoko and TV. The last game my ball before me video was against Simba and game na Asante Kotoko na share first goal or guest no cry mo better take my team my friend no Simba ebe na ne Kumasi Asante Kotoko can 9 ma Asante Kotoko team 2 so where in games ni na 2 against Hilal in the first game 5 against them in the second game now yes 7 no ma show 4 and so our last game against Simba no and I 11 goals Asante Kotoko and so etimi ahye 2 and no near dear supporters in the derby. I won't say a pre-season there, but something seems chronic as a defense one goes in there. Consider no more consider into yen pre-season 7 na yen can 7 say city it was a derby a pre-season. We only know bono they are up there yen team for your home to 2 or more yen players new crown so in any camp near the identity yen was here na yen ma players not time a new players, a new coach, a whole lot of things, and our supporters, and kind of found, not hard folk supporters into the number fan, no more bash or more, and so on Tiama, Neoma, and so a team I busy Basaka Karamas and Kotoko supporters. But this is how me, Metihai, who said in 70 here. Yeah, say Asante Kotoko, and so what to expect going to Africa because a Simba Hilal or me teams are. In recent times, when it comes to playing with Africa, almost war standard be almost set and they are there as I look at Kuniho because they've been consistent, always or more and so in the CAF Champions League or in the CAF Confederations Cup into more appear. But as I look at Kuniho, be on and off, and so it's more in the idea or share African the no city budget wise everything. These 2 clubs are also the chance and Kotoko and yet the currently a din sika and everything so that team will be change Kumasi Asante Kotoko and so try to build something as I slow their process I slow and so as a foundations no and so look strong in the idea as Asante Kotoko supporters no and so be nyan to boas here and to concede 11 goals in 3 games no yeah there and yet and it's something I saw multimedia because the amount Asante Kotoko conceded least number of goals in the Ghana Premier League. No, I think 4 of them and so available. Imori Ibrahim ko Ghanaian issues than lad national team camp. So what I say, and the 3 of them anyhow. Imoro, Ganiu, and Abrante and lad. Omuna enzo ntimi anyhow. Into 3 of them any actually ho and so the momenty actually leaky, they lack organization, they lack understanding, and over yes these are new crop of players that we are trying to blend them into kakra new betimi afa and so their mom no ma jelly no bobo na matime fa ni Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And you can trust that some of the goals they share, and if Zenke download Ibrahima, you trust himself with Nyoma Waye and Nyoma Oye or national team camp no, and could be police some sort of good saves and so etimo a more ni jina 3 one him say or trusted bit my judgment the amount Ganiu issues call one to bit organize defense and everything bit call omuni ho. They are trying to bring in new players. A bit take time and kakra no bit kuye na team friend Kumasi Asante Kotoko nti they will build understanding na be enso etimi afa e dia mom in midfield. Some players in ho Budasiru ko Fabio Gama ko Aka Agada Sankwana ho Sheriff. He was instrumental in Kumasi Asante Kotoko's performance last season. One also ni ho nti se wo hwe team na emu ahwehwan kakra. They are trying to get the understanding between new players. Almost between me abo Aka team friend Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Definitely is going to take time. And playing against these teams that they are up there, they are stronger than you in terms of Sikasem and everything. No, you can't compete with them. And you are quite understandable. Anymore, you have Mfege, you have Mbella. These two are not part of Kumasi Asante Kotoko's team. The chunk of Kumasi Asante Kotoko goals almost share last season. No, from these two, they assess the goals and everything in Mbella and Mfege. And the Asante Kotoko team now they make it take. They are not available. So definitely in football is going to affect you. Oh yeah, why your team bang? Why your team said dang? The Real Madrid, the Barcelona's players niwa they fumble, and they are there over here. And so a new coach no aba or try to get 1 or 2 things together. Now, boy players and so team are going to concede 4 goals near the end. But there is an improvement from the last 2 games on board. 2-0 against Al Hilal, 5 against them again. Or man go. But this game they scored first, and they better TN Yashomo. It means improvement anymore. And in the second half, as I got to go through with Semba. In the first half, I'm sure 3-1. In the second half, now 1-1. So that shows you say in the second half, when team is bum, it was a bit okay for team Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And these things, it happens. You understand supporters there. They are talking about results and everything because they are supporters. They need results. Or mom found gata they need results. But you're a football person. Then you understand football, you understand how I never see here, Juma. You understand that these things take time and kakra you build upon it. Now be and so let him create their mom. Coach need a new coach in Waba. And our players need doors and so available to you doors. He need to get to a point in time when we choose the crop of players or number here, Juma. With that few players available to him, he can instill the tactics and the disciplines in them. And that will help Kumasi Asante Kotoko to get to the place supporters and with me pay say club and new players, new coach, a whole lot of things there also around the team. So it takes time and kakran. Said I'm say Kotoko is building something. Process now is slow, but the fundamentals look very, very strong. So what I say, so who are the lad that put man joy untouchable. To me, get perfect replacement for Imora. That Sheriff Mohammed defender Ghana is very solid. So in the absence of Ganiwa, the leadership qualities of Ganiwa, you will miss it. But gradually they will understand themselves and they will play together. If the understanding works to perfection for Asante Kotoko, for Zeze and Agadasa, it's something you can never question. And even how you have in Fege, in Bella, Mukwala said the OC now, Amankona supported from all angles. The team is going to come good. It's a matter of time. They need to understand say this is a new team that they are building. To build a team, and everything is going to work for team friend Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The supporters are right. They are at liberty to think whatever they want to think. But this is football. And it's a football scientific. There are certain things untimin jampe. You don't expect Kotoko to assemble new crop of players and they will go and be winning 5-0, 6-0 and those things. It's impossible. Can't see. So you understand the supporters, but this is a game where that's what a preseason. You go in there now fault no and so team show in the preseason. You work on them. You will be a perfect season. And I believe that if the coach, and so to me, who players whatever year in the course of the season or slam the back form, now your players neck to one by year juma, no the new person or usually the show more or on saying no players it's our time no players need so to bet me I get a close watch at them. No what team so your juma and match me if any commercials and because that's my belief for the game. Results in yet, scoreline in yet at as to when the rooms consider goes in yet. But the first game, the second game, in the third game, you could see some improvement about. And if they are to build on it or attack, one of them will make it sure the difference, and so be call here and so that. The last time I catch on this platform, a coach, he deals very, very, very well with the defenders. But be shiny in defense, So I think this problem ever up no ya dey one. I'm not the kind of defense or no be adwuma na be bia enso tima koye enso e da matimi efe ne commercial side no Kotoko. They are it's early days yet. You have every right to think the best will win bia, but understand the football is scientific and definitely as I know Kotoko is going to come good with the time or more enso be nya wo mo no matima jelly together. You can trust them say they will do the job for team efe ne commercial side no Kotoko. For the score line preseason one fan to be na be bia enso entimi yakwa medin the Benjamin Kuja from Ricardo Vast and then 7 and switching bell. Subscribe to the channel notification bell and so for more update. Till then, bye bye.